Two Solana altcoins with a 100x potential. Solana and BONK update. My name is mikemadz. Let's start this video. Solana community, make some noise if you want me to cover his Solana still in the future. So comment down below, let me know your thoughts here. Are you bullish or bearish on Solana? Are you DCing? Did you sell? Let me know what you're doing. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate every single comment here. Let's start jumping straight into it. Of course, I want to cover Solana here first, as the health of Solana, of course, dictates where the Solana altcoins can go. And of course, it also dictates where BONK can go here in the future. Taking a look at Solana, the first question I actually want to ask you guys, do you think $1,000 Solana is possible? Or do you simply think it's an absolute moonboy, unrealistic price prediction here? Let me know here down in the comment section below. Now, first things first, I want to cover, of course, the Solana metrics. Solana flips Ethereum in the 24-hour DEX volume. This is happening over and over again. It's nothing new, but it simply shows you here the mispricing between Solana and Ethereum here, market cap wise, is still there. And I personally think there's zero reasons here for Solana not to be at the market cap of Ethereum. Full stop. All we need most probably is time for Solana to even gain more mind share. But I can clearly see here that Solana is gaining ground here in this section. And I'm very certain here that Solana will close this mispricing gap this cycle. So let's see how that plays out. Next thing up, we have this article from this AUM investment firm, FTIUS, Franklin Templeton. It says, once Firedancer is implemented, Solana's technical abilities are expected to be significantly higher than the current design, guys. And this says a lot, as Solana compared to other blockchains is already very scalable here. Once Firedancer is implemented, it's going to be a completely different game. This is why this Firedancer narrative is extremely bullish for Solana here and will be a substantial narrative for Solana to breach the all-time high and to reach new all-time highs here. And as you can clearly see here with the Firedancer client, the scalability of Solana will absolutely skyrocket. And of course, it will also take care of the outages. So extremely bullish for Solana here in the long term. And most probably here, we can expect the Firedancer client to drop here at the end of the year. So let's keep an eye on it. All right, so metric-wise, there's nothing in the way for Solana to reach those crazy high valuations. Of course, we need the macroeconomic situation to finally dissolve here with the rate cuts, with the inflation, of course, still in the way. And once the entire crypto market flips bullish, I don't see any hurdle for Solana not to reach those crazy high valuations. Now, of course, for most people, this upside potential for Solana is still extremely attractive, but some people simply need a higher X return in order to make life-changing gains. And this is exactly where those undervalued Solana altcoins come into play. Keep in mind, guys, those are, of course, extremely high upside. Those, of course, are also extremely high risk. I have two altcoins here for you today, which in my personal opinion have the right narrative, first of all, and second of all, have a low market cap, so they bring a lot of upside potential. The first pick here is the gaming narrative. It's going to be Star Atlas. Some people might ask, why the heck should I invest into crypto gaming? Pretty simple, guys. Gaming is a great mass adoption tool for the crypto space. If a game is fun to play and gains traction, it draws attention for non-crypto people, and it is simply a great Trojan horse here for mass crypto adoption. And to add on that, the gaming industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So of course, there's a lot of monetary incentive here to have a successful crypto game. Now, Star Atlas here, as you can see, fairly low market cap here with only $61 million. So lots of room to grow to the upside. And if you compare to the last cycle here, to reach the all-time high here from last cycle, we have a 5,700% move to the upside, guys. If we only reach the old all-time high here from the last cycle. One super important note to add here. Last cycle, this game was completely different here. It was mostly unfinished. Comparing it to right now, we have a better product here. The community is growing and the gaming narrative, in my personal opinion, will pick up pace here later this year. So this is a great opportunity, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, to add to your Star Atlas bag. As from this local high this year, we are already down 70% here. So if you are bullish on this project, not a bad place here to DC into this project. All right, the second project is a completely different narrative. If you are not bullish on the gaming narrative here, and if you don't see any upside potential in gaming in general, which I understand, then this might be something for you. And this is the Zeus Network here. What is the Zeus Network? First of all, Zeus is fairly new. It launched over on Jupiter. So people, actually the Solana community, voted for this network to launch. What is the Zeus Network? It is the first and only permissionless communication layer on Solana and Bitcoin. It's the first dApp that allows you to stake Bitcoin and to earn yield on your Bitcoin on Solana. So super unique use case here. And in my opinion, currently massively overlooked, most probably here because the price action here post airdrop was not the best. We'll show that shortly here. But one super interesting thing to add here is the angel investors. First of all, we have Anatoly here, the co-founder of Solana, is invested in this project. We have Munib Ali, which is the co-founder of Stacks, a similar project here, not on Solana, with a much bigger market cap. And of course, we have the founder here, Andrew Kang. The most interesting thing here is if the co-founder of Solana is bullish on this project and is an angel investor in this project, I certainly think this project will do well. Of course, it's not a guarantee that it will do well, but it's certainly a good sign here. Taking a look at the price action and taking a look at the metrics, it only has a market cap of around $70 million, so lots of room to grow to the upside. And if you compare it to the similar project Stacks is already at the almost $3 billion valuation. So appetite for Bitcoin layer 2s is there, and I certainly think here that this project is massively undervalued. And I personally currently am building a massive bag here at those lows. Now, why is the price action so bad currently? Usually, guys, after airdrops, the price just simply sells off. Zeus had this problem here. It had the airdrop, plus it started at the phase where the entire market started puking down and where the entire market went into this bearish phase we are currently in. Currently down around 60%. And I personally, guys, am accumulating here at those lows, and I'm personally building a 5-figure position here on Zeus, as I think the upside potential here is super attractive. But of course, the risk here that Zeus under-delivers is still fairly high, so it's a fairly high-risk play with a lot of room to grow to the upside. Not financial advice. All right, finishing off this video with BONK, guys. BONK will go higher than most people expect. I still truly believe in that statement, and believe it or not, BONK is actually doing better than some blue chip altcoins here in this cycle. It just simply shows you guys memes are a substantial part of this cycle, guys. Whether you like it or not, once you wrap your head around this idea that memes are a great way to onboard people into the crypto space, you start to understand the concept, you start to understand the narrative, and then you start to see the potential of BONK here in this cycle, and then you start to see that BONK is simply a leveraged play here on Solana. Taking a look at the BONK price action, as I said, BONK is doing better than most blue chip altcoins here. Currently, we had a 90% rally here from those lows, and we are actually not this far off the all-time highs here. Do I still see massive upside potential for BONK? Yes, I truly believe so. Once the mania phase is here, once the Coinbase app is trending on the App Store, we will most probably see crazy high valuations. And this is why I certainly think here that BONK still can reach the market cap, the current market cap of Shiba Inu, which is still almost 30x from here. So crazy upside potential. So don't sleep on BONK. Don't sleep on the airdrop farming on BONK. And BONK in general is an interesting play here on Solana if you want to have decent upside potential with, of course, still high risk, but limited risk in my personal opinion. It's crazy as it might sound. So don't fade memes. In my personal opinion, it makes sense to have memes in your portfolio. Make it 1% of your portfolio where it's not super high risk. If it goes to zero, your life doesn't go direct. If it does a 30x, you're pleasantly surprised. This is, in my personal opinion, the best way to play memes. At the end of the day, guys, as you can see, lots of upside potential for the Solana ecosystem. If you want to have a decent upside potential with a limited risk, stick to Solana. If you want to have life-changing amount of gains here from this point of the cycle, stick to Solana altcoins with fairly low market caps. And if you want to gamble, stick to meme coins. At the end of the day, guys, do your own research. Super important. Be bullish on yourself. That yields the most returns. And the most important thing is, as always, don't get wrecked.
Like Mars Simpson, just hard discipline, pot simmering, cooking up, no rocks in the pan, watching the plan form in the sand, bidding castles out of thoughts in our head, late nights, no sleep in my bed, trying to see my dreams manifest. Look at that, now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice, I was bad like Mike.